There are some really exciting projects that we are working on in the home service space to make the ad world a lot more manageable, a lot more transparent, as well as on the video content side of things, making it more clear what to post, what not to post, how to get started. Beyond just the course, these are custom built softwares, and there's two projects that I want to tell you guys about that we've been building beyond our main program, which I'll do a little bit of a recap for those of you that are new. We help local home service companies with their meta ads, getting them up on Instagram, Facebook, as well as with their video content, starting to post on their social media. And when the ads start bringing in views, directly or indirectly, they're able to have something to look at and get educated on the services that you guys offer and what makes your company different. So between those two things, that's really where our one-on-one clients come from. We've worked with over 70 companies so far. That's where our people get the majority of the results. Now, as for these other projects that I'm working on, this is the first one that I'll start with. This is going to open up the door for a lot of home service companies that are not yet ready to invest, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month in ads. They're not at that stage yet, or they are, but they don't have the infrastructure to handle the leads that come from the ads, because there's a very big difference in terms of you getting your work from referrals and word of mouth and the work that you get from ads. The one that you get from ads, you need an infrastructure in place to make sure you maximize what you get from the leads that you are paying for versus the one off of word of mouth. Let me explain. So off of word of mouth, you have, Sally down the road recommends you to her neighbor. Her neighbor reaches out to you directly. She gets your number from Sally, and you guys text back and forth. She understands you're busy, you might be working, so she'll wait for, 2 days or 3 days because that trust from her friend is there and she's willing to prioritize that over a company that's going to respond quicker. Now, when you're in the ad space, it is extremely important that you are one of the first people to respond. The speed to lead is extremely important, and you also need an infrastructure to be able to follow up with people, because in the modern world of ads and how people are interacting with businesses online, it's drastically different than it has been before. So you need to make sure you have that infrastructure. Now, what I mean by that is the follow-ups. The speed to lead is extremely important. That's going to make or break your sales process right away, and making sure we're staying on top of these people. And you have a pipeline to be able to put these people into, so that way you can see who's a new lead, who have you already spoken to, who do you need to follow up with, what quotes have you sent out that you haven't yet reached out to, and having your entire sales process documented. Because doing sales off of a referral, I wouldn't even consider that sales work. It's more of you just, being that waiter and like, oh, here's my service, right? Here you go. Rather than like actually trying to sell somebody and convince them to choose you over another company. So you need to make sure they have that pipeline in place. You need to make sure that your sales are being transparently tracked, like your calls are being recorded. You're getting Google reviews from your past clients effectively without you having to do all that work yourself manually, because you're too busy to, and you will forget. Everybody will forget at some point. That's why automations exist. And then also having a referral program to make sure you're reaching out to past leads to get them through the door. So that's been one really exciting project that I've been working on. And, for, like $300 a month, you're able to get all of this infrastructure either when you're starting to run ads or you're not ready to, but you want some sort of traction. Having a website built out, like super important. Some people don't have that optimized at all, or they have a site that just like looks nice, but it's not like sales optimized, sales focused. So that's been a really big project that we've been working on. I'm excited to be launching that to the public soon. Right now, it's only for our private clients as I see, as I get feedback from them and whatnot. Now, as for the second project, it's more of a custom site built with one of my good friends that graduated from Georgia Tech, that's a developer at Amazon. So he's working for them actively in the AI space, and I'm very grateful to have him on the team to build this custom website for our private clients to use to integrate their ad accounts, which is one thing that I want to mention with our service. We don't have all of your logins to your accounts. We're not logged into your ad account, and we're not running it off of our account. So you get to keep all the data while we still get to see all the information to make database decisions off of it. So these decisions to adjust ad spend, where to put it, how to film new ads is not going to be emotional based. It's going to be data logic driven. Now, the way we do that is with this custom developer. He has connections at Meta, and we're able to integrate that into our own custom site to transparently see all of your ad data and give you an accurate analysis based on the type of home service business that you're in, because obviously there's a big difference between a mover and the types of clients that he deals with, their buying window, their price point, how quickly they convert, compared to a guy like, say, for example, Geo, that works with 200, 300K hardscaping projects, or a builder or a remodeler. Totally different buying windows, totally different clientele, and totally different way to present themselves, and different types of ads that are ran. So without getting too complex, we're able to differentiate that because it's all custom built, which has been amazing for people to get way better results. So between those two projects, those have been keeping me pretty busy, and I'm really excited to be able to bring those to market for you guys, whether you're a private client that is, getting help with their ads, or somebody that needs that sort of infrastructure to run ads, or somebody that is not yet in the position to do so. These softwares are going to be extremely helpful for you to get your home service up and running, get more leads for your business, and grow it predictably, and have a system behind it, because a lot of you guys are running your business without any systems, which is not the way that you want to go. You want to make sure all of your data is transparently tracked. Like, one of the two biggest things that I could leave you guys here with, and I just did this on a podcast with my guy Clinton over in San Diego, as I'm in California right now, Northern California, very beautiful here. Two things. One is make sure you're tracking your data, first of all, and making sure that it's more transparently tracked. Number two, make sure your speed to lead is there. That's going to increase your sales and also allow you to scale your ads and make data-driven decisions. This trip has been very amazing. I've been grateful to myself to have put these systems in place that allow me to take a step back from my business, allow me to work on projects like this, better the client fulfillment, better the service, create content around it, document it for you guys like this. Extremely grateful for that. Extremely grateful for my team of, what are we at, like 5-6 people now, which 3 years ago, it's not exactly where we were. And we've helped over 70 home service companies on the higher ticket side with ads. And now I'm even more excited to bring the softwares to market for you guys that aren't ready to run ads. So yeah, stay tuned for all this. A lot more is going to go up on this YouTube. Appreciate you guys for taking your time of day to take a look at the projects and listen to what we've been working on. If you need help with any of this, if you're interested in any of these softwares that I mentioned, then I'm going to link my Instagram down below, and you guys can message me there. I'm always active, and I will see you guys on the next one. I'm Mr. Cat.